Howdy dowdy everyone, and welcome to another one of these review videos that I sometimes do. That I decided not to do that many of because I found out that I don't quite like doing many of these unless they're about something that I really want to talk about. And today I have something that I really want to talk about. So, as you can guess from the background here, a while ago I talked about the Final Faction action figures from Dollar Tree. Yes, in case you haven't noticed, Dollar Tree is doing their own line of action figures, and not the generic stuff, not the military or the pirates or the wrestlers. No. This is actually a real action figure line with some actual creativity and a lot of different designs and a lot of different, enemies, and it's very G.I. Joe, Transformer-y, 80s cartoon-ish stuff. And so a while ago, I featured some of them, and guess what? They did it again! Yes, they finally released Series 2 of Final Faction. And it's been a while. When was that last video? When did I do that last video? That was, practically last year, wasn't it? I didn't check back on my video. I probably should, but I didn't. But yes, they brought back Final Faction for another adventure. It's on YouTube, and they brought in some new action figures to promote it. It took a while for them to get to my area. I understand that quite a few places already got Series 2, but for my area, they didn't arrive until the last few days. So it took a long while. In fact, the first Dollar Tree I walked into, the first one where I saw these things, they were all being donated to charity. Yeah, they were all going overseas to military families. It was some sort of, as they're part of their donation military thing that Dollar Tree does every year. But the entire lot, the entire lot of these are going over. I don't get it. They didn't have any for the customers. But a while later, I went to another Dollar Tree and they had them, and I bought all of them. So here we go. Yeah, we are going to talk about Series 2 of these things. Now, just as a reminder, this is all of Series 1. Yes, I had to kind of cramp them in here because for some reason my camera doesn't want to record in a wide angle, and the wide angle clips that I have, yeah, Universal. Don't trust things that say Universal. So I kind of had to cramp them all together, had to really put them into frame, and so it's a little claustrophobic. But here is all of Series 1. At least the figures. There are a lot of different weapon packs and ammo packs and armor packs and all those packs. But these are the base figures. And let's see. I'm sorry, I thought I had the card. Here we go. Now that I have the card, I can tell you all their names. To go over everything again, this is Steadfast, the leader of the group. He has a little cyborg guy. I doubt that you can tell with how off the paint job is on this one, especially. And then Ruck. Sometimes I call him Huck, just because I keep mishearing it. Shift. And, okay, let's rectify a mistake I made in the last video. Well, I was going to say that her swords actually did come out very easily, but I think you can see how I got confused the first time. Get back in there. Okay. Steel, sort of a falcon from the Avengers ripoff here we got. And ACRM, which is a kid piloting a giant robot remotely, which that does not seem like a... If you got a giant robot, why not just have somebody piloting the giant robot? I think that if you have it remote controlled, then why don't you just have the entire team remote controlled? Wouldn't that be a lot safer? But I digress. And then the villains, there's the Synthoids. These are pretty much the mute brute soldiers, which I really like. I like this design the best. And the drones, they say a couple things. They are, I don't know, they're drones. And the brutes, and they gave them these really stupid, really stereotypical muscle head voices, and they just make them up. Didn't like that in the cartoon. That was I understand that a lot of cartoons do that. I didn't like it in there because it's such a good design, and then they ruin it with the voice. But those are Series 1. So it took about Okay. Before we begin, I guess I should address a little bit of controversy with the first video. So I was not quite positive with my first video. Okay, I did say a couple things that kind of made the line out to be not that great. And a lot of people complained. A lot of people said that I was too harsh, that what was I expecting from a line from a dollar store? And I tried to defend my views, but yeah, going back, I admit I was a little too harsh. I mean, I said that I wasn't that crazy about the paint jobs or the screw jobs, and that the regular military, the generic military figures that they were selling were much better painted, much better modeled. But I've come to accept that what they lack in quality, they give us in imagination. Like, this is interesting. It is interesting that Dollar Tree did attempt to make their own 80s action figure line. And they set it apart, at least in a way a dollar store would be expected to do it. So I still stand by. I think that there are of course better action figures out there, and I still stand by. Maybe you should get your kids something of quality. I mean, buy one $10 figure as opposed to 10 $1 figures. But I can understand if you just want to buy your kids some toys to play with, then yeah, these are really good for $1. And so my opinion still stands that I'm not a huge fan of these, that they're not for me, but they're not supposed to be for me. They're supposed to be for parents with 10-year-olds who just want some cheap toys to play with. And honestly, yeah, that these are, in that case, I guess that these Final Faction toys are the way to go. So yeah, I don't remember if I said exactly that in my last video. Well, I don't remember my exact words, but I do apologize if it came across as too negative, and if you do want to buy these, then hey, go ahead. They are definitely the standout of the Dollar Tree toy aisle. Are we done apologizing? Are you not going to crucify me now? Oh, you probably still will. But before you do, let's just go over the Series 2 of the series. The Series 2 of the series, however you want to phrase that. My last video, it took a long time because there were a lot of figures to cover. But this one, it only has 3 figures, so this video should be relatively short. Give or take the 10 minutes that I just spent talking, rambling on, killing time, so that I could find them all, so I could show you Covert Ops Torn. Yes, this is a brand new character that they introduced in the new episode of the show, which, yeah, it took them long enough for them to make that new episode. This is supposed to be, I'm trying to think of the G.I. Joe equivalent. Isn't there one named Ghost? Isn't there a very similar stealth operative named Ghost from G.I. Joe? He wears a very similar shroud like that. Shroud helm, whatever you want to call it. Whatever, but this is the stealth operative, and it kind of bugs me because in the episode, you don't know who he is, and that's the idea. You don't know if he's a good guy or if he's a bad guy pretending to be a good guy. He just kind of does his own thing, but here, they just put him on the good guys team, so that kind of gives it away, doesn't it? So it doesn't matter what you think about the episode. They just gave it away that he's a good guy. He's not working for the Karn. And so why were they trying to build something up? Here he is. He's a good guy. And I'm not really expecting that big a twist where they move him from the good guys to the bad guys, because this is not that kind of show and this is not that kind of budget. One thing I can say right off the bat is the paint jobs, at least on the bodies, are much better, much more. I like this metallic sheen. Can we get a better close-up of that? My camera's a bit fussy. I'm trying to give you the best look, best quality. I guess that's as good as it's going to get. But yeah, I like the metallic sheen. I like the purple. I like that it doesn't look like a cheap plastic, which is another complaint I had with the other ones. Okay, I'll stop rambling on the older ones. But it does look, well, I don't want to say professional, but better paint job, better color scheme. The face is, why don't we open this guy so I can give you a better look? I don't remember if I read the card before or after I opened the figures, but let's just read the card after I open the figures here. Let's see how much of the card I can keep intact, because I do like to collect these. I do like to keep these. There we go. Okay, yeah, great color scheme, great metallic tinge to it. Ooh, it even has a little holster. It has a little holster for its little gun. That's not the... Wasn't there a gun? Wasn't there a gun? Here's the gun. Here's the gun. Even has a little gun for the holster. Little holster for the gun. That's creative. That's forethought right there. Putting an accessory onto the... Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I was going to go into how I don't... Apparently, my camera does not want to zoom. Does not want to focus. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got some... Ooh, look at that. I was going to say how much the head is really bad. How much the head does not match the quality of the rest. I mean, just look at those paint specks and those little bitty eyes and the badly painted beard. But then you can switch it around and you got this Vision zombie-like face. Ooh, okay, I take back everything I said. This is automatically awesome. This is... Ooh, I like the creativity of this. This is a huge step up from the last figures already. I will tell you that right now. And apparently the gun doesn't want to stay in the holster. It fits just fine. Well, no. Really got to stop setting myself up. Okay, here's his hood. Let's turn him back this way, and then well, it doesn't fit. Or is that how it's supposed to fit? Well, you can't see his face now. Well, okay, maybe that's the point, but I don't know. I think it goes down a little too low. I don't know. I don't know if I'm as big a fan of the hood. The face, yeah, great, but the hood, How does he look with the other face? Okay, I guess. I don't know. How can he see? The purpose of a hood, the purpose of a hood is supposed to be to conceal your identity, but then he can't see. It's just gonna be like, enemy sighted! You totally didn't even see that. There we go. Enemy sighted! Every single time. His career is surprisingly not gonna be as long as the others. And then we got these little blade things. These little blade things, they look like they go on his wrists. And they do. They do. Look at that. Look at that. And then he can use his wrists while he's firing his gun. Ba-doo, 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 ba-doo. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Okay, I'm having fun with this. I am actually, really good, really good. Not that great quality, but better than the other ones. And like I say, where they lack in quality, they really make up it with an imagination. Still not excited that it's a screw job on the back, but like I said, I'm going to shut up and actually say some positive things with this one. Okay, what kind of backstory we got? So Torn, Alpha Team 1, Origin, Unknown. Mysterious and stoic, Torn is an outside asset to Alpha Team. He appears out of nowhere like a ghost to aid in the battle against the Karn, before once again fading into the shadows. Well, you totally didn't tell us anything about him. Yeah, that's probably the point, though. This is one of those stealth agents that you don't know if he's good or bad, and I'm sure we've seen this in a whole bunch of other toy line shows. And like I say, Ghost from G.I. Joe, I should really look that name up. Weapon of choice, Torn prefers using his forearm blades when he can't get up close and personal. I keep missing the periods on these descriptions. Torn prefers using his forearm blades. When he can't get up close and personal, his unearthly service weapon does the trick. Definitely services the bad guys, I would say. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. And the rest, yeah, this is just the stuff they had on the original series, and this is what they say at the beginning of the cartoons, so don't have to really go over that again. Yeah, Okay, you go over and be stealthily ambiguous. And even though you are clearly labeled as a good guy, so you are a good guy. Unless they do something very creative and in the future label him as a bad guy or something. We'll put him in the bad guy line for Series 3. I don't know. And next up, Scope. Scope, yes, this is a character that actually appeared in the first episode, and we saw him at the beginning, and then he was in the main battle for about a minute, and then he just disappeared. He just completely gone. You never see him do anything again. But now he's back. He's back and he's actually part of the team. I don't understand what the point was of him suddenly being in the first episode when he was clearly meant for the second episode, but here he is. Here he is, and from what I understand, he and what's her name again? What's her name? Shift. He and Shift are brother and sister. So we got a Quicksilver Scarlet Vision thing going on here, maybe. Probably. That's just the only brother-sister superhero team I could come up with off the top of my head. So, yeah, we got this is obviously the cool guy of the team. He has the shades. He also has a metallic body. Not exactly the same as the other guy. That's another thing I will give credit for. And once again, this is probably my favorite paint job. I really do like red on black with the metallic ting. The somewhat armored, somewhat casual look to it. It's pretty good. Pretty good, actually. Probably the best coloring we've gotten out of these so far. Let's just open her up. Drop all the guns. Completely ruin the packaging. Right, there he is. There he is up close and personal. Not bad, not bad. Quite rubbery. Quite rubbery on this one. The others were a little rubbery, but this one feels particularly rubbery. Was this the other guy rubbery? Actually, this guy's more rubbery. How did I miss that? Oh, right, because I'm an idiot. Okay. So, yeah, generic cool guy. Again, bad paint job. Again, lots of imagination. Nothing on the back of his head this time, and a lot of the back has gone unpainted. I'm sorry, I just really wish that they'd put more effort into their original figures than they do the generic military figures and such. But they are better than those ninja plastic things like the one that I tore apart in the other video. What does he have? He has a backpack. How does this thing go on? Like that? Or does it go like this? I'm gonna guess it goes like that. Hangs low off his back. That does not look right whatsoever, but I'm guessing that's the best they could do given the screw placements. Then we got the little rifles. Do these fit in his hand? Not in that hand. How about this one? Okay, that one's a left-handed gun. So, is this one a right-handed gun? I guess so. I have come to chew bubblegum and kick ass. I'm all out of Pepsi. It's totally what the Duke Nukem says, or that guy in They Live, which is where Duke Nukem at first got that catchphrase. And then his super ultra F off sniper rifle thing that I don't even remember if he uses this. Big gun. Probably overcompensating for something, but big gun. Yep. Okay. Not as interesting as the other character, but hey, he's still got a personality. He's still got a design to him. Spec Scope, Alpha Team 1, Origin, Mountains of East Asia. I believe that's where Shift comes from as well. A long-range specialist. Scope has the ability to keep all targets on the battlefield in his sights. Scope provides lethal cover fire for Alpha Team and always hits his mark. I don't remember if he does all that in the cartoon, though. I think he actually does get up close and personal, but I don't remember. The cartoon wasn't for me. Weapon of choice. Scope is a master of long-range weapons, using his tech rifle, storm watches, explosive rounds. Scope can always bring the rain. Using his tech rifle, storm watch. That is a very odd way to phrase that sentence. I guess grammatically it's correct, but it's just very odd that they would put a possessive noun in quotes, because that just throws me off. Using his tech rifle, storm watches, explosive rounds. Scope can always bring. I guess it works. Yeah. So. All right, you Duke Nukem. What was the guy's name from They Live? I need to look up a lot of stuff don't I? Okay. Yep, so you go sit over with your new buddy, this shape-shifting guy who is totally not the bad guy because he is on the good guy side. And let's go on to our final figure in this final faction series. Churro, yes, the dog finally got his own action figure. The dog that pilots a mech, and I'm pretty sure that the American Humane Society would like a word with this team if they're letting dogs fight evil in giant robot mechs. I'm just going to open her up right now. There's no point in going over I've decided there's no point in going over the design when I can just open them up and show you. And this is my favorite one. This is definitely my favorite one. I like Robo Dogs. I like the quality we got here. This is, I believe I said that the robot from the first series was my favorite one. And yeah, Robo Dog. How can you go wrong? Very limited movement, of course. Looks like places to put some weapons. They did not release any weapons for this guy, at least not yet. They're probably going to release some more of season 2 later. Yeah, pretty good though. Pretty good. He looks. I wanted to say he looks like another dog that I've seen in media. I cannot place it though. I don't know, one of the bad guys' dogs from Up. I don't know. And less impressive is, of course, this unpainted little lump of plastic. Oh, the googly eyes are cute, though. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, just basic tan, basic unpainted plastic, except for the eyes and nose. I guess the detail's pretty good, though. It's not. I don't understand the little handle on his back. Was that in the show? I don't know. I don't understand why it's there, though. Cute though. I mean, the dog in the series is terrifying in its design, and there's the little compartment to put the little dog in. Can we get it in though? There, it's in. Bark, 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 bark. I keep forgetting what the theme to the series actually is, and I guess I don't care. Yeah, okay, we got the Robo-Dog. How can you go wrong with the Robo-Dog? I wish the jaw opened, but I guess you can't get everything. Not as much of a screw problem with this one. I like that. I like it when I can't see the screw holes. I wish we could have something like this with all the figures, but I don't know how they would pull that off. Company, march! Left, right, left, right, left, right. Now that we got that joke out of the way. Okay, Churro and FDO. Fido. Yeah, whatever. Origin, United States of America. Steadfast, loyal canine companion. Churro's bite is every bit as bad as his bark. On the field of battle, Churro pilots the FDO mech to protect his best friend from all threats. Weapon of choice. Churro's FDO mech can be modified for flight or ground battle. After all, nothing is scarier than a flying chihuahua with guns. I guess I can't argue with that. Okay. Yeah, my favorite figure out of the line. because it's different. It's not just the regular body mold that they repainted a little bit, gave it a slightly different head. No, it's an actual robot dog. And it actually looks like it would be included in a full-priced action figure line. So, yeah, definitely some best paint job as well. I mean, okay, it's not as painted as the other ones, but what they did paint, I don't detect any specks, any drops, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, yeah. You go stand over there and you get the privilege of standing there and guarding everything because you are not as bad as the other figures. I mean, the figures that we've already gotten are pretty good, but you are the best. You are the most least bad. Let's put it that way. Yes, let's do that. And there you go. That is all the figures in this line so far. Maybe they'll introduce some more figures later down the line, but for now, that is all the characters from Series 2. Now, let's talk about the vehicle, shall we? Yep, they finally did that. They finally released some vehicles, or vehicle, for the line. I do not remember if I brought up if they were going to release any vehicles in the first video, but apparently they did. Apparently they finally did. Kind of a big box for, big box for something you get for $1. And honestly, you get this vehicle for $1. That is very impressive right there. I mean, these figures, yeah, I can see how they can make these for $1, but the vehicle, I would imagine the vehicle would cost a little more. It would be a little more complex, and especially with the packaging, Dollar Tree operates on pennies. So to see them go the distance with this packaging, this design, this vehicle, not bad. Yeah, you deserve a small clap for that, Dollar Tree. Anyway, this is called an Aero ATV. Looks very much like one of those bare bones ATV desert vehicle type things that my boss once had. My old boss, from like 10, 15 years ago. He sometimes rode around on his property just to show off because he was rich and he could do that sort of stuff. Aero ATV, Alpha Team 1. The Aero ATV has a compact design that allows it to easily zip through the most rugged terrain while defending the Earth from the car and the alien threat. With the Aero ATV Armors and Weapons Pack, sold separately, we'll get back to that, it's virtually indestructible. Yes, we have a weapons side mount, headlights, Aero crash bar, weapons top mount, roll cage, turbocharged V8 engine, and Aero all-terrain tires. And then the weapons pack, which we will again get back to. Again, not bad packaging, not bad at all. I'm actually quite... Ooh, instructions even! Instructions! Hey, look at that. Oh, so that means that... Oh, it is... I thought they actually put the entire vehicle in the box, but no, you have to put it together, which they actually added instructions. Very flimsy instructions, but again, we're talking dollars here. Okay, well, let's put it together, see what we got. See how big it turned out to be. Alright, let's see how fast it... Oof. Okay, here I was thinking I could do without the instructions, but alright, let's just very quickly put this together and follow the instructions. And there we go! Well, it's about what you expect for $1. Well, actually, no, technically it's more than I expect for $1. I mean, they gave you an entire vehicle here, an entire quite sturdy, quite interesting and not colorful, but well-detailed vehicle for $1. I would say that yes, this is actually worth more than $1. $2, but that's more than $1. Yep, there you go. There you go. We got the Team ATV. So now we can put our Master of Stealth here in the driver's seat. Yep, he can drive with his little blade arm. And then we can put this guy on the back here. If we can find the peg, there we go. Yep, he can shoot absolutely nothing because his guns keep falling out. And we can even put the... No, I guess we can't put the dog on the back because there are no little holes. Oh well. Oh well, two-man rescue team. I was trying to do the cartoon gag where somebody crashes into something and then the wheel comes off. That was a little more delayed, but did that scan? I guess I don't care. Okay, nice vehicle, nice vehicle. But of course, they had to go EA on us again and sell us a very necessary part of the vehicle separately. So, time to look at the Weapons and Armor Battle Ready Conversion Kit for the ATV. Yeah, Aero ATV sold separately, of course. Once upgraded with the weapons and armor, the Aero ATV instantly strikes fear into the heart of the Karn. Weapons provide a powerful high rate of fire, and armor makes the Aero ATV the ultimate assault vehicle. Well, what else are you going to use this vehicle for? It's a military vehicle. I mean, you are going to have weapons, so what the heck? More instructions, more places to put these. Let's see what we got. Oh, I'll just name them off as I attach them. All right, first we have the deflector. Of course, this is like that little cow catcher. And that goes on top of the barricade bumper. Okay, this goes, I thought it went like that. All right, what do I need? Oh, I see. It doesn't go... It goes on here, not exactly on the other thing. Except it won't. Oh, nope, there we go. There we go. I'm trying to put it on, but I'm kind of afraid I'm going to break it. All right, and then bumper here. Bumper goes on. There we go. Bumper attaches right there. And right there. Perfect. And the inside is already fallen out. What did I really expect? And I knocked the camera. Man, this is a very professional video, isn't it? Yeah, this thing just won't go back on. Whatever. I'll fix that later. Okay, and what is this? Engine guard. The engine guards go right here. Can't put it completely on, but I guess I'll just leave it like that. And then put this one on the other side. Oh, I put them on backwards, that's why. Of course I did. Did you expect anything else from me? There we go. There we go. And okay, where are the guns? Here's the guns. The guns crashed into the camera, so that's why I couldn't see them. There we go, the Gatling blaster. And there we go. That is actually quite impressive. That is quite interesting for the money you spend. $2, which, okay, yeah, the vehicle and the weapons, I would say knocks us up to a good $5. I would gladly spend $5 on this vehicle. Not bad at all. So you can go ahead and pilot the thing. Except the shielding makes it harder to put you in there. Or maybe it's just because the seat got seat got moved. Good enough. And then the other dude. I am losing every... Oh crap. So this also goes on there, but I didn't get another one. Yeah, there we go, but I didn't get another one. Well, that sucks. Great, I got a one gun weapon. Well, okay, that knocks it down to $4. $4. I will gladly pay $4 for this. But okay, yeah, you can pilot the thing, and then this dude can very awkwardly stand there and can I put him on the pegs while he's shooting? Nope. He just has to hold on for dear life. And everything fell off. So, yeah, okay, great design, great quality, well, great plastic quality, I should say, but build quality, and then, of course, I didn't get one of the guns for the thing, so, But, again, I guess, what do you expect for $1? $2, whatever. And there you go. That is my very unprofessional look at what you can get for Series 2 of Final Faction. Let's see if I can stand them up against this car. There we go. And we got the dog here. There you go. That is what you can expect from the second series of the Final Faction action figure series. And, yeah. What did I spend on it total? $5. I would gladly pay $5 for all this. You know, once again, if I had kids, like 10-year-old kids, who just wanted something to play with and then lose all the pieces too, and yeah, I'll keep these around just because I don't like giving up stuff that I pay money for unless I absolutely have to, so... Here we go. This is the new G.I. Joe of the Dollar Tree. I said that like Dollar Tree had other G.I. Joes. This is the new G.I. Joe, and it is being presented to you. But I am not making any sense whatsoever. I am just going to completely move on. I'm going to give you a different angle. I'm going to try to put this on. I did not put that on. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Anyway, like I said, there was another episode of the TV show, and not the TV show, the web show, the promotional show. Let's call it that. Yes, there was another episode. I watched it. It's a little better than the first one. I don't know. It has a little bit more of an edge, a little bit less comedy, like very painful comedy, I guess you should say. And it's a little better animated, or at the very least they mess up less with the animation and the editing. There are no sudden dark frames, at least none that I could tell. And it does have a little bit more of an edge to it. It does up the stakes a little bit more, gives us more of a look into the aliens, and yeah, it even ends with a cliffhanger. So it's not bad. Not bad, not good, but again, something you would definitely see on a Dollar Tree DVD. Which I wouldn't be surprised if they one day did make DVDs of the series once they made enough episodes and they released them at Dollar Tree for $1. Hey, I'd buy that for $1. And seeing as how I ended my last video with some completely out of context scenes from the episode, let's go ahead and close out with some more.
They are the Final Faction.
I said I wanted a vacation. This wasn't what I had in mind.
Uh-oh. Teddy Bear's going for a ride.
Yeah, the water's fine. If you like swimming in an avalanche/icy.
You know what you catch when you're in the Arctic? You catch a cold. Get it?
Oh. rock.
Let's swim, Kraken! Ha! Catch of the day.
One day, we'll have to find a way to coexist.
But today, we still get to kick their butts, right?
Right.